Okay, hey, welcome everybody. Glad you could join us today for this CTFO Summer Regional Wrap-Up. My name is Adam Levy from Canton, Connecticut. We just got off an incredible weekend here in Connecticut. People flew in from all over, different countries even, to participate in one of what we believe is one of the most exciting, informative, and just incredible weekends that many of us have ever attended. We're going to be going over some of the highlights, talking about some of the new products that have come out or will be coming out in the next couple of weeks that we launched at this event. And so stay tuned for that. But before we do that, I want to hear from some of the people that were at the event. I'm going to start with my friend Billy. Billy Brandon, I know you're out there. Why don't you take it away and share with us a little bit about what you got excited about at the event?
Yeah, Adam, so 90 seconds, I don't have enough time to share everything, but the thing that I'm most excited about, guys, is the new products that are coming out, especially the CBD Gold Super 1000, but also the shakes. Man, and I'm telling you, the way this company is structuring everything, where they're going, what we learned about the industry itself as a whole, we are on the right path, and I'm just so excited to be a part of this team, this company. What I took away from the event the most was the friendships that I made while I was there, meeting people in person, making eye-to-eye contact. Robin, how you doing? Nice to see you, Robin. Otis, Robert. There's so many people I met. I wish I could name them all in 90 seconds, but that's what I took away, was the friendships, the connections, the personal relationships that I'm building with this business is just phenomenal. You guys are with the right group, and I'm glad to have everybody on my team.
Fantastic. Thanks, Billy. Appreciate that. We're going to go over to Dr. Robin Seeker, who you just brought up. Dr. Robin was there in force. Had a lot of people at that event. Robin, are you out there?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine. Go for it.
Great. Yeah, the event was just absolutely amazing. And, you know, I was really blessed to spend some time with Stuart and Steve and Michael Kahn and David D'Arcangelo. And I am just amazed because, you know, you guys know I've been studying the whole endocannabinoid system and, you know, the research on all of this and where they're taking the product line with the launch of the new 10X Pure Gold is just absolutely phenomenal. You ain't seen nothing yet. We're whoa. That's all I got to say. Whoa.
Fantastic. Well, Robin, we were so glad to have you there with so many people. You had more guests. I tell you what, I think you had more guests than just about anybody, and they were coming both.
Really?
Just a great team you've got going. So thanks again for
awesome. Thanks.
You got it. All right, let's go over to Catherine Busang up in Maine. Catherine, are you out there?
I am.
Hi, Catherine.
I'm lounging. Hi. Well, I have to tell you that was the best meeting I have been to, and I'll tell you why. And it is because of the people. Not only the products, we know they're the best in the industry. We absolutely know that. What we're coming out with, my mind is blown with that. But the fact that we could have a personal relationship with the owners, speak with them, spend time with them, that's unheard of in a lot of companies. So I was super impressed. My team came back ready to rock and roll, and we're on it. We've already got a contest going for the shakes that aren't even out yet. So we're there, and I have some new folks on tonight that
is fantastic. Thank you so much, Catherine. And you had quite a few people. Let's go over to Celeste, who is there. Celeste, how are you doing today?
Hey, I'm doing great. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you sound fine. Go ahead.
Okay. What I took away was, again, like Catherine said, the people, meeting the owners, and I took away the knowledge that they gave us about the product. And the next day I was speaking to my networking group, and Catherine was there. I spoke about pain, and I had about 5 people come up to me after asking about pain and their husbands and sports injuries, and I've just made so many contacts since that. It's been wonderful.
Oh, she's breaking up a little bit. Oh, I think we might have lost her. Okay. Hopefully your guys are calling in from a Wi-Fi somewhere and not your phone. But let's go out to Yvonne Felix. Yvonne, are you out there?
There we go.
We can.
First of all, it's a pleasure to be with you guys, with everyone in this call. And my takeaway was the enjoy the approachability of the founders of the company, and also the approachability of the top leaders like you are, which I appreciate because I was looking forward to meet you. And I had to agree with the previous team member who spoke about the biggest impact is the togetherness of the team members. You know, the family of CTFO. They really feel like a family. For a person who has been in other opportunity before, I really appreciated that, and looking forward to connect with all of you guys.
Fantastic. Well,
Yeah.
it was really great meeting you, Yvonne, and just looking forward to working with you and teaming up with you. You know, it was the first time that we met together, and I was just really, you know, overjoyed that you actually came up to me, because I didn't actually know you in my organization. So it's neat when that kind of thing happens.
Yeah.
Anyway, just great to have you on the team, and anything I can do to help you, just please let me know. All right, let's go over to Ron. Ron Gildenberg, are you out there?
I am. I just had to unmute my phone real quick. But yes, I had a great time at the event, and some of the friendships made. I won't get into all the names because it's too long, but what really impressed me about the company was the integrity and heart of the owners. Stu and Steve had mentioned that they were in 2 other direct sales network marketing companies years ago, and they did not like the fact that they were making big money and their people were not. So they had to create their own company to design a comp plan where the average person could go in and make some decent money. And I really thought that that is unusual and unheard of in the industry. Also, some of the testimonials and the stories that were told, it was just amazing to hear some of the stories, just life-changing stories from some people that were speaking. So it was a great event, a lot of good training, and look forward to the next one.
Fantastic. Hey, listen, I appreciate you, Ron. It was the first time that I got a chance to meet you as well, and just really glad to have you as part of the team. And it's just, you know, really
we got a great group.
Meet people from all over the country, or you came out from Texas. We really appreciate you making the trip. Let's see if we can go over to Robert Casey. Robert, you out there?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
I can. You sound good, Robert.
Okay, great. Yeah, first of all, Adam, I want to say it was a pleasure meeting you. Couldn't wait to meet you, and everyone else that's on here. I think I met. I'll tell you that I've been doing this over 35 years and been to plenty of conventions, but this was the first convention that really blew me away. I mean, the integrity of the leadership, it was just bar none. All the different speakers that spoke. I mean, you don't see that in a lot of conventions, and they were right on. A lot of education, a lot of good pointers to take away from. And I felt that the 300 plus people that were there, I think they were all professional, and that they found a home with CTFO. Also, I want to touch a little bit about the products, the 5 new products that was, launched. I mean, it was incredible. It's the first company I've ever known to let you, they asked us what we thought about the vitamins, about the packaging. Do they want a chewable? Do they want a capsule? They was wanting our input, and that was incredible to me. So I believe the sky is the limit, and I'm ready to fly.
Fantastic. Well, Robert, thank you again for making the trip. You and your wife, Hilda, we're so glad you were there, and it was really, really great to get to meet you in person. There's so many people you work with over the phone, you work with online, and finally get to meet them in person, and you got to love that. I'm going to go over to Craig. Craig, are you out there?
Hey, yeah, I'm here. Yeah, there's a lot of things that I was really surprised at. I've got 25 years of network marketing, been in a couple of interesting programs. I actually had one program where the main formulator went to prison for killing his wife. So with Stu and Steve and Michael Kahn, you've got a program here that's bar none. Everybody kept saying integrity. I would say also honesty, real heart. I think that's the biggest takeaway from that as far as, the company ownership. that they get paid the same way that we do. So if they want to raise, they're not going to be able to, you know, change the compensation plan so that it's 15 pages, you know. And the new buzzword, of course, is CBDA. It's no longer CBD. We have the new 10X Pure Gold Super 1000 specifically formulated for pain and inflammation, which I and my wife suffer from. Between her and myself, we've had 7 spinal surgeries. Some of you have seen that I need a total knee replacement, but I'm doing 60 to 70 miles a week on this knee. So it's fantastic. It's great. Looking forward to the shakes. They were good. What else? That's enough.
Well, Craig, we appreciate you, and thank you for making the trip. I know you drove, and you went a long way to get here. So, you know, anybody that did a drive like that.
And I was chauffeur for 2 dinners.
Hats off to him. All right, we're going to go over to my good friend Otis, if I can find Otis. I know he's in their house. Here he is. I'm on you now, Otis. Go ahead, Otis.
Oh, wow, Adam. What can I say? First of all, I got to give a big shout out to you, man. You're responsible, really, for me being involved with this. So I need to lay the groundwork right there, and thank you big time for that. Let me just say on the takeaway, man. I mean, I have been in the industry over 40 years. That's a long time to be in this industry. And yeah, I made some along the way, but I have never, ever been with a company at the beginning. I'm talking about the pioneering stage. To be positioned like this, and then to be around so many good people. I mean, I got an opportunity to meet Ron, I got an opportunity to meet Billy, and I was blown away with these guys, man. I mean, I had no idea they had the eye of the tiger. You know what I mean? They're ready to get this thing going. See, it's rare when you find people who really see what you see. A lot of people will tell you they want to make money, but they don't want to do what it takes in order to make that happen. These guys are off and running, which lights a fire under me again. And then to hear the stories that were there, the testimony, the lady with the 2 bags of medication, that blew me away. I was like, are you kidding me? You want 100K in 60 days? It is on and popping. You talking about being jacked from front to back. I am jacked from front to back. I'm running, and it's on. It's crack-a-lacking. Let's do this, man. Back to you.
Wow, thank you, Otis. Appreciate that. And, you know, you got to get a little excited, man. I'll tell you what, you're kind of reserved. No, I'm just fantastic. Well, listen, I think that's about everybody who is on camera that wanted to give a testimony. If there is somebody else, just shoot me a text and we'll get you on there after. I want to make sure that we have some time to go over just some of the things that happened at the event. So I'm going to share my screen right now. Hopefully everybody can see it. Fantastic. I'm going to hit play here and we can get this thing rolling. All right, all right. I think everybody can see it now. Okay, great. So, you know, again, I'm really excited to have such an amazing team that came to this event from all over. We had quite a few people show up from different places, and you know, it's really nice to get to put names to faces and really, you know, break bread and hang out and do things like that. We got to do a lot of that stuff with some amazing people, and it's just the nature of this business. It's really attracting a lot of high quality people. You know, there's a lot of noise in the industry right now, and there's a lot of CBD out there, so I just don't want you to get fooled. There's a lot of stuff out there that's not really good. Remember Matt Foley there, the late Chris Farley, he sums it up pretty good in this little meme here. So, you know, there's a lot of things on the market that aren't what they say they are. And when we tell you how we're, you know, maximizing and going through you know, and getting things done here with CTFO, I think you're going to get a sense of it. You're going to get a sense of why this company is in the lead space. All right, let's see if we can get to the next slide here. 10X Pure hemp oil. You know, this is a patented technology, and we have worldwide exclusive on this technology. And it's something that has a markedly increased absorption and bioavailability and potency of our CBD. So when we mix these two together, the carrier oil of 10X Pure and our CBD, we end up with a much more powerful and bioavailable formula. So let's see if we get to the next slide here. I'm having a little trouble switching slides. Okay, here we go. So how do you dominate a $22 billion industry? Because that is where we are headed with CBD, and this market space is going to grow 40 times over the next 3 years. And how do you dominate that? Well, here's what you do. You isolate pain and inflammation and CBDA, and you tap into a $600 billion industry. There's 100 million people right now spending $600 billion on pain medication that isn't good for them, that's giving them ulcers, that's addictive. There's an opioid crisis in this country, and we have got something that we're just about to launch, the Super 1000, the 10X Pure Gold, which is enriched with CBDA, which is amazing for pain and inflammation. Some other targeted science-backed cannabinoids that we'll be tapping into in the future: sleep, anxiety, energy, and anti-aging. 10X Pure Super 1000, it blocks the COX-2 enzyme, which is what helps with pain. It does it completely naturally with no known side effects. This 10X Pure delivery technology, it preserves the raw cannabinoid, the CBDA, basically the precursor to CBD. It's got full spectrum and isolate CBDA, and it's enriched with 10 times the amount of CBDA than our previous formula. Again, we're talking about 100 million people out there that are suffering in pain. It's a $600 billion market, and this one product alone is a $1 billion product all by itself, and it's about in the next couple of weeks. Let me give you a little breakdown here of our oils and how it differs. We're excited about 10X Pure, the 500 milligram. You're getting about 16 milligrams of CBDA in that. Our scientific endeavor uncovered that it protected quite a large portion of CBDA in our CBD product. And this is something that's much more effective at helping with inflammation and pain and anxiety and stress. And so, we've got that in our 10X Pure. In a regular CBD product, ours and or others, you're lucky if there's 3 milligrams of CBDA in a standard CBD product. But now you go to the 10X Pure Gold Super 1000, and we're looking at 300 milligrams per 1,000 milligrams of CBD. It's an amazing thing what's happening with this, and this is about to roll out. It is going to become one of our biggest sellers, if not our biggest seller in the CBD line. And it's really only just a week or two away. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Another product we came out with, our Pure Hemp CBD Sun Care, CTFO's sunscreen and moisturizer, perfect for this time of year. It's antioxidant enriched. It'll protect all types of basically skin types from UVA and the UVB rays. It's water resistant. It's 30 SPF, but it also has in it 20 milligrams of CBD. It's a moisturizing lotion and sun protection in one. Great for preventing short and long-term damage from the sun. We also have CTFO's After Sun Care formula. Those will be coming out together. That one has 40 milligrams of full spectrum CBD, and that's great for any time, after you've been in the sun, you'll want to use that as After Sun Care. Those are phenomenal products. People have been asking for them for a while, and those are probably the first ones you're going to see, probably within a week or so. The 10X Pure Ultimate Multivitamin and Mineral Formula. This is something that's in the works. You heard somebody allude to that earlier about how they wanted our feedback on it, which is really nice because it can come in a couple of different forms. Probably become a soft gel, but it's going to use that 10X Pure technology, that patented delivery technology to get nutrition into your system. This is a non-CBD product. It'll be available all over the world, and it's something that will basically take something that's good and make it great because of the delivery technology of 10X Pure. And again, we have the worldwide exclusive on that. The next thing I'll talk about real quickly is something I'm really passionate about, and that is the Extreme Shake. Boy, I'll tell you, this is an amazing shake. It's got 15 grams of whey protein as well as milk proteins. It's a great blend, has great flavor. 3 net carbs only, so it's really keto friendly, and that's important. Today, keto is a buzzword, and it's something that's trending out there in a big way. Anybody who knows anything about weight loss today knows that keto is the easiest way and the fastest way to get to a goal when it comes to losing weight. It's also, if you do it right, if you've got the right tools, it's sustainable. I lost 30 pounds about 5 years ago on a keto lifestyle, and I use things like the Extreme Shake to help me get through that and to help me live that lifestyle and navigate the carbs. This is loaded with healthy MCTs. It's got 1 billion probiotics and prebiotic fiber to feed those probiotics, something that people don't really realize today is so important when it comes to weight loss and immunity, immune health. It's absolutely so important. And, people that know about it know that they need to have a good gut flora, and it's really a big part of health today. Soy-free, gluten-free, and growth hormone-free as well. Very delicious. But we didn't stop there. We also added something called patented Sensorol. Sensorol is basically ashwagandha, but it's not just any ashwagandha. They are the leader in ashwagandha research. They've got 11 human clinical studies. It's a patented extract, a combination of the root and the leaf. It's one of the most well-studied adaptogens, and it contains the highest level of bioactive on the market. And we provide it in the therapeutic dose. This is so important. So 1 extreme shake a day, and you're going to get the amount of Sensorol in that 1 shake that were used in those 11 human clinical studies. And the health benefits are absolutely amazing. These are just the ones listed here. Just on Sensorol, we can make these claims because there are clinical studies, and we're giving you the therapeutic dose. So sharper focus and reaction time, promotes healthy joints, increased energy and strength, promotes restful sleep, improves cardiac function, reduces fatigue, stress, and tension. All that just from the Sensorol in the shake. And then the rest of the great things in the shake, you've got better carb metabolism, better immune health, increased metabolism, appetite control, optimal fat burning, and more satiety and less cravings. But bottom line, guys, it's got to taste absolutely amazing. And so I want to share with you just some shakes that I've made in the past that are absolutely delicious. The strawberry cream on the right, one of my favorites, but my absolute favorite is this orange dreamsicle. And it's just, if you had one of those creamsicles, remember those when you were a kid? This tastes just like that. It's basically 2 segments of orange, our extreme shake, some ice, some almond milk, and some orange zest. You want to zest some orange in there, blend that up, and you will be amazed at how great these taste. And there's really no limit. I mean, you can turn it into a chocolate shake, use some unsweetened chocolate, peanut butter. I mean, there's so many low-carb items that you can put in there. And again, because it's starting at only 3 net carbs per serving, when you throw a couple of orange segments in there, you're only bringing it up to like 6 or 7 carbs. It's, it's amazing what you can do with these, and they taste absolutely amazing. I have a great video where I go through and really introduce this shake, and you can get that at that short URL I just put up, tinyurl.com/extreme shake. Well, guess what? They've already picked a new location and time for the big event coming up next, which would be our 90-day run to Reno, Nevada. I want to ask everybody out there who is ready to take their business to the next level. You could see how the excitement is when you get to an event like this, and when you come back from an event like this regional that we were just at, your business begins to explode. People have a whole new level of commitment, and they get very, very excited. Besides, who doesn't want to go to Reno, Nevada? That sounds like an amazing place to visit. That'll be in early November. The details will follow. There'll be some contests on the way there as well. And so just mark your calendars. Just don't do anything the first few weeks in November until we have the date. But I'm just really, really excited about all the things that are coming out. It's really going to take this whole business to the next level. We are really, the leader in the space when it comes to CBD and an opportunity. There's a lot of companies out there that have some CBD products, but there is no better platform, friendlier platform for the average person with an above average desire to go out there and share CBD with others and to get a piece of this massive market. We're talking, again, $22 billion in sales in the next 3 years. You want a piece of that, you need to have something that you can offer that is basically a wholesale online CBD dispensary. That's what we give away. We've got over 75 top quality CBD products, as well as some other great products, which we just talked about a few of them, that are non-CBD. And we've just, you just got to give it away. You got to give it away to as many people as you want. And what I love about our compensation plan is that you have control over your weekly income better than any other company I've ever been with. If you tell me, hey, Adam, I'd like to make an extra $500, $600, $700 a week in this, great. Go give away 50, 60, 70 free wholesale online CBD dispensaries. Give it away. Give it away 60, 70, 80 times and watch what happens. Not everybody's going to buy. Again, it's free to join, right? But enough of them will join. Enough of them will decide they want a piece of the action as well. And they'll go out and build a business. And just on that one activity alone, you giving away free online wholesale CBD dispensaries, you can get your income up to $500, $600, $700, $800 a week. But here's what happens. A bunch of those people are going to go, hey, I want to make some money too. How do I do it? Well, then they give away their free dispensaries, and guess what happens? Your income starts to ratchet up $1,000 a week, $1,500 a week, $2,000 a week. And there's no end in sight because the market is just so big. One of the things that I definitely know and I believe is that everybody that you know and everybody that I know is going to buy a CBD product either this year or next. So the question I have for you is this. Why shouldn't they buy it from you? Or better yet, why shouldn't they buy it from their own store? So I just want to say I'm really glad I got the chance to meet so many of you. Thrilled that we got great momentum going on. Let's keep this thing moving for the next 90 days up until this big event in Reno, and let's max the place out. Really excited for that. I think you guys are really, primed and ready for that to happen. You've got such great momentum on your teams. This is one of the fastest growing teams in the company. Let's take advantage of that. Let's pour gasoline on the fire and get ourselves ready for that Reno event and walk across the stage as 25Ks, 50Ks, and 100Ks. I know this team can do it. You guys are in at the very beginning here, and you guys saw it live in Connecticut as we launched these things. So no excuses, folks. We can make this thing happen. And again, I want to thank everybody for popping on this Zoom webinar, this wrap-up for the Summer Regional, and we'll get the recording out to everybody shortly. Everybody, thank you all for joining us. Have a great end of the week, and let's rock this thing. Bye-bye for now, everybody. I'll unmute you all so you can say bye.
Take it as
Bye-bye.
Otis.
Everyone.
Fella, you man.
Bye,
brother, you man.
Please, guys.
Top.
Do this thing.
Top.
See you guys. Have a great week.